Now, once you have distributed your survey, the next step is to analyze the responses. And you can analyze them right here inside Google Forms. Just click over to the Responses tab, and you can see the different responses to your questions, plus any email addresses that were submitted. So you can analyze them here, and this can be fun to look at as the responses are coming in. But what I would recommend you do is wait and see when the responses stop coming in. You'll notice that because this number stops going up, and that'll probably be 1 to 2 days depending on how much you've promoted the survey. So to look at it in a deeper level and really analyze it, I would recommend you view the responses in Google Sheets. Open that up right away. And the first thing that you want to do is select the top row here, and what you want to do is really put on a filter. Now, the reason you want to do this is because we want to filter down our responses and really just look at the responses that say people have a problem that they found very difficult to resolve. Now, why are we doing that? Well, remember, if we want to create a successful product or service, or even a piece of content like a blog post or a video, we need to be solving problems that are not well solved in the marketplace. And that's why we really want to focus on this. And you can see if we scroll down here, just to the third response to give you a visual, we can see that around 40% of the answers, people said it's a very difficult problem for them to solve. So by just filtering that there, we have removed 60% of the problems that people don't think are that important or not that hard to solve. And we're just focusing on 40%, which for this survey is about 80 responses as opposed to over 200. So it just makes it easier to analyze it as well. Now, the next thing you want to do is go ahead and open up a different tab here. You can just add that like that. What we're going to do in this tab is just write down problem and why, resolve it. So these are the two important things that we want to get out of this survey when we look at it. We want to know what the problem actually is and why it's going to be important for them to resolve it. So that'll really come from these two columns. So let's just go and have a look at it here. So, okay, not every response is going to be perfect, so you're going to just have to go through one by one, down through them and pick them out. So let's see the problem here. What's your biggest challenge? Can you show me the most direct path towards getting a minimal viable product in the marketplace? Okay, so that's a great problem to solve. So what we can do is, I always like to frame the problems as like a how-to. I'm going to delete this one I did earlier so we can start fresh. And what we can do is just pop this in. And what I like to think about is, if I was writing this as a course or a piece of content, like a blog post or a YouTube video, what would the title be? It's always just easiest to start it with how to. So how to get a minimal viable product into the marketplace, let's say in 1 day, because they're looking for speed. That's what they said in their response here. Oh, let me go back to this tab. Okay, it would save time and aggravation. So that's a benefit. I'm going to close this down actually because I keep clicking back to it. So, why do they want to resolve this? Why would they buy our product or read our blog post? It's to save time and aggravation. And they're really looking for a streamlined process. So that's another benefit of them maybe buying our product or service or reading our blog post. So get a streamlined process. So you can see already here, just reading one response, what I've got for me is a potential course that I could make, or even a potential section or lecture within a course, a potential blog post, a potential YouTube video that is tailored to my audience and that would really resolve a problem that they have. What are some of the benefits that I could mention at the start of that video or course, or put on the sales page or in a Facebook ad? Look, this is going to save you time and aggravation. You're going to get a streamlined process to get a minimal viable product into the marketplace in one day. That's a very good pitch and offer, and it resolves a pain point that people have. So that's only one answer. Now let's go down and have a look. Okay. What we can do again, same process. I'm just going to do 3 of these to give you examples of what you should be looking out for, and then obviously your responses are going to be different. So how to obtain a client's trust, I guess, as a digital marketer is really what they're asking here. And why would they want to do this? You know, grow your business steadily. That's why they want to resolve this, because they think trust is a big barrier to signing clients. And that's true. How can you get them to trust you? They're going to hand over money and access to, you know, their analytics or whatever. So this is a big barrier for a lot of people. How do you overcome that? That could be a great lecture or a course or a blog post or whatever. Could be a great piece of sales copy on a course or Facebook ads. So again, you just copy and paste. This is why this process is so beautiful and powerful, because there's very little work for you to do once you start to analyze it. So let's have a look here. This looks interesting. How does voice search affect SEO? This could be something interesting. You know, how to benefit from voice SEO maybe. Or how to rank number 1. From voice SEO on mobile, let's say, for example. So I'm just thinking about, you know, what does the how-to look like to resolve that problem? And why would they want to do this? You know, leverage voice. Leverage voice SEO to get to the leverage voice SEO. Now, why to get free traffic to your site? So you can see I'm using what I'm hearing from the customer here and adding how, you know, putting my spin on why they would want to do that. And this allows me, just looking at 3 responses, to find products and services that people desperately need and will pay money for, and also gather powerful sales copy that I can use on my sales page, in Facebook ads, in emails, and other marketing materials. So that is the process to analyze your survey results in order to find those product ideas and get that powerful sales copy.